right. So kind of the first trend I'm going to talk about here is microlearning. So these days, the amount of content out there is honestly, it's overwhelming. So many things are fighting for our attention. And I don't know about you, but when I've had to take training in the past, clicking through hour-long presentations was so daunting. And that's why I'm excited to see microlearning as a major trend this year. And I can't see it going anywhere anytime soon. So I got a couple questions here. So first of all, what is microlearning? Simply put, it's content optimized for online learning. It's to-the-point learning that does not cut out any important details, but does cut out a lot of that fluff and filler information that goes in with traditional learning. It's also relatively new. Around 500 studies have been done on microlearning since 2006, when we first started seeing it emerge in the L&D space, but the trend has really shot up starting around 2019, and it's boomed up even further since the pandemic, with learners being dispersed more than ever. So let's go ahead and talk about what makes it effective. Well, it is, in fact, backed by science. Keeping lessons short helps with a process called consolidation, which keeps knowledge in short-term memory longer when learners are not overwhelmed with too much information. So well-created microlearning doesn't fight for your attention. Think about those hour-long plus click-through courses when there's plenty of opportunity to check your email, maybe check your notifications on Teams. But microlearning really utilizes the natural amount of time that learners usually focus. Between 5 to 9 minutes is usually the sweet spot, though you'll see content presented as short as 2 minutes in some cases. There's really no final verdict on what the best number is, just around those 5 to 9 minutes. So let's go ahead and talk about the benefits. So learners retain short bursts of content better. Each lesson is designed with a learning objective in mind, and it focuses entirely on that objective, so learners aren't overwhelmed with information. It's also highly trackable. I know that's an exciting feature for all of you here. There's less pressure on a learner when they can learn at their own pace. You can see what they're interested in and can easily make sure they're actually watching the content that ties to your business outcomes. It's also it's more engaging. Built-in interactivity and short quizzes help with retention and aid in effective learning. And obviously, it's on demand, so no one has to wait around for a class or a set day for training. They can watch something right away. If they need to learn something right now, say how to build presentation skills, they can go watch a quick lesson and then feel more confident going into that presentation, which I did earlier today. The biggest takeaway about microlearning is that it's a better transfer of the knowledge learned into on-the-job use.